Think about your phone right now. Think about the thousands of images, the endless stream of faces, the shouting voices, all begging for you to witness them. The world is louder than it has ever been. But in the middle of all that noise, there is a specific kind of person. They are the digital ghosts. They have an account, but no profile picture. They follow you, but they never comment. They exist, but they leave no footprint. To the rest of the world, they are a mystery. Some call them boring. Others think they're hiding something. But what if the person who doesn't post is actually the only one who is truly awake? What if their silence isn't a lack of a life, but the presence of a life so deep it can't be contained in a story? You might know someone like that. Maybe you are someone like that. And there is a question that always lingers in the minds of the people watching them. Why? Why would someone choose to stay unseen when the whole world is shouting for attention? Is it because they're boring? Are they hiding something? Or have they discovered a psychological freedom that the rest of us have forgotten? To understand why some people don't post, we first have to understand why most people do. In sociology, there is a concept called impression management. It's the idea that we are all constantly performing a version of ourselves to influence how others see us. Social media has turned this into a 24/7 job. When you post, you aren't just sharing a photo. You are identity crafting. You are an unconscious audition for belonging. Every caption says, "This is who I am. Am I enough? Do you approve?" But the people who don't post have opted out of the audition. Psychologists have found that frequent non-posters often score higher on self-restraint and emotional independence. They aren't looking for the digital mirror to tell them they exist. They have realized that when you perform your life, you stop living it. The moment you think about the angle of a sunset, you have stopped seeing the light and started seeing the content. You've moved from being a participant in your life to being a spectator of it. The person who doesn't post has reclaimed their eyes. They see the world not as content, but as reality. The locus of control. Why do some people need 1,000 likes to feel successful, while others just need a quiet moment of self-satisfaction? It comes down to what psychologists call the locus of control. Most frequent posters have an external locus of control. Their sense of worth is tethered to the digital echo. If the post does well, they feel good. If it's ignored, they feel invisible. Their value is a stock market that fluctuates based on public opinion. People who don't post often have a strong internal locus of control. They don't need the world to applaud their existence because their validation comes from within. If they achieve something, the achievement is the reward. If they see something beautiful, the memory is the reward. They have broken the dopamine loop. Every like is a hit of dopamine, a chemical reward that trains your brain to crave attention. By resisting the urge to post, these people are practicing a form of neurological discipline. They are proving to their brains that a moment can be valuable, even if nobody else sees it. There is a fascinating concept in psychology called psychological ownership. It's the feeling that something, a thought, a memory, an experience, belongs deeply and exclusively to you. When you post a sacred memory online, that sense of ownership fades. The moment it hits the feed, it becomes shared property. It is now open to judgment, misinterpretation, or even mockery. By displaying it, you have thinned it out. The philosopher Jean Baudrillard talked about the simulacrum, a world where the representation of reality becomes more important than reality itself. For the non-poster, keeping a memory private is an act of preservation. They keep their moments untouchable, pure, and entirely theirs. They understand that privacy is intimacy. When was the last time you did something meaningful and didn't immediately think about how to describe it to someone else? That reflex to display is not natural. It's conditioned. The person who doesn't post is reclaiming their ownership over their own life. Not everyone who stays quiet is doing it from a place of absolute peace. For some, silence is a form of self-preservation. Social media has amplified a subtle form of anxiety called self-presentational pressure. It's the constant, heavy awareness that you are being watched and judged, even when you're alone. For many, the cost of visibility has become too high. They see how easy it is for a single sentence to be taken out of context. They see the highlight reel of everyone else's life and feel the toxic sting of social comparison. So, they retreat. Not because they don't want to connect, but because they want authentic connection. They would rather be deeply understood by 3 people across a dinner table than superficially liked by 3,000 people across a screen. They have realized that being unseen is not the same as being insignificant. Reclaiming the real. So, what happens when you stop posting? Something quiet, but profound. First, you rediscover presence. When you aren't looking for the angle, you start noticing the details. You notice the way the light changes on the wall. You notice the pause before someone speaks. You are finally inside the moment instead of outside it. Second, you rebuild real relationships. You stop chasing digital closeness and start focusing on who checks in on you without a notification. You find comfort in the unshared moment. You build a life that doesn't need proof. Third, you find identity security. You learn who you are when nobody is watching. Your worth becomes a solid thing, not a reflection in a screen. You move from performing your identity to forming it. As the philosopher Søren Kierkegaard once suggested, the public is a phantom, but the individual is real. By stepping away from the public eye, you are coming home to yourself in a world that equates visibility with value. Staying quiet is a superpower. You don't owe the world a performance. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your silence. And you don't need to prove you're happy just to be believed. The most beautiful parts of your life, your growth, your quiet victories, your private transformations, they don't belong to the algorithm. They belong to you. Live a life so full, so deep, and so real that you simply forget to post about it.